think I let everybody. Okay, I did. All right, I think we are live. Are we? Yeah. Wait. Oh, right. Instead of I'm on different things that I can't minimize or something, but I'm on being on. It's on. All right. So, like I said, we are going to talk about an e-commerce store blueprint, a full system for an e-commerce solution that you can put together with Builderall. I'm gonna go ahead and put this link in here so I don't forget. And if you have Builderall, you're gonna be able to get a copy of this blueprint. Actually, all right. So if you don't have Builderall, you actually can test drive it for 2 weeks. That's the link at the top. The next link is our website. If you're not in our group that is inside of the Winners Tribe, you're going to want to do that. That's where I put the reminder links for this class, as well as some other tips and jewels that I dropped over, daily in here. So if you're not in the business DIY club group in the Winners Tribe, you're going to do that. That's the template from today's class that I already put in there. The YouTube channel, just like you guys seen right here, there's over 70 classes to date, right? Over 70 hours of online business building education on the YouTube channel. And counting. Every Sunday that we had a class, the hours go up, right? The classes go up. So there's a lot of information that we've covered thus far. So yeah, make sure that you definitely take a chance to look that. All right. If you're not in the Discord, because that's where we go for the after build after this class, that's the next link. Tips or donations, that is my Cash App. And if you need a little bit more one-on-one help, this is the link for the consultations. All right, so like I said, today we're going to talk about being able to put together a full blueprint of a store. And let me just go show you guys some of the pieces that this that this has to it. This is why I said it's a full blueprint. Like this is a one-stop shop. And you can put it with any products. You don't even need to have a full 20. I know somebody who hit 6 figures in 3 months on one product on their Shopify store. The Shopify store literally only sold one product, okay? So you don't have to do a variety of products if you don't want to. So we're going to talk about the different pieces of this blueprint today and where to find the resources to operate those things inside of Builderall. All right, so boom. So this is the store template, right? And it has a few different components, right? This has everything that you can need to have a full functioning store. A store is more than just having, a page where you have your actual products for sale. You should have a sales page or two so that you can highlight, showcase certain products like we were talking about. You want to be able to have a blog attached to it because there's a lot of fashion blog readers, believe it or not, when it comes to an e-commerce store. And you also want to have a coupon lead magnet as well. But all these pieces together make one full, complete system, right? And system stands for save yourself some time, energy, and money. So when you have all these pieces with a complete e-commerce solution, you go win. So let's watch. We're gonna watch a couple of short videos. I do want to say, if you don't know what products, oh, I think I might have spelled that wrong. Let me type it like this. I gotta do it like this. Make sure I do get it right. All right. Because sometimes I can't see my typos and I don't want to take that risk. All right. So you can come to watchcount.com and see what products are trending the most. So let's say if you want to do women's clothes. Oh, that's not how you spell clothes. Okay. This is showing me what are the most popular items when it comes to women's clothing. And yeah, goth stuff is really big right now. What is that at the top? That's just a lot. Like, I don't know. Look, that's just miscellaneous items. Don't count that one at the top. Nor the mask, leggings, bags, these jacket looking thing, windproof jackets, waterproof jackets. So it's kind of showing you some things, pajamas that if you are having, like I said, if you have a women's clothing store, this is going to be something that you would want to do, as far as items that you would want to carry. And we can go and do that again for men. And pretty much around, well, the same type of things, just man version. Couple of different variants. But, again, when you want to think about products that are popular and that people are already buying, you want to just go straight to the source. And because you can't leave, like my style is totally different. So I don't want to rely on my style when it comes to serving the public. So you want to just be able to come here and, see what type of items that you might want to have in your e-commerce. Um, but yeah, so when it comes to this, you got places like Express. And AliExpress is a little different than Alibaba. You get your stuff a little faster over here. Okay. That's really what it is. The Express, it really is the Express. Now, I will say this. That's why I'm actually doing this training now, because y'all know I'm a planning, prepping type of person. So with that being said, a lot of these overseas suppliers are about to go on their holiday, and that's about 3 weeks long. So you're not going to be able to get a lot of stuff shipped if it's coming from international for like 3 weeks, from January 15th to like the 29th, give or take. So this gives you enough time to prep and plan before the holiday is over when shipping resumes so that you can be ready. You can even do a wait list, you can do pre-sales, but that gives you enough time to prepare and get your foundation, your blueprint up and running. So AliExpress is a place that you can come and actually find products. So just like we were over there looking, let's see. Oh, that's let me spell that right first, right? But they knew what I meant. They're gonna try to help lead me in the right place, okay? And you can see items that you can get for low cost and be able to put your own price on these items and sell them. And this is what you also call drop shipping, right? Because you list these items here. You don't necessarily have to have this in your possession, right? You just got to know where to source it. That's what drop shipping is. And then when your customer buys it, so like let's say you sold this for $20 instead of 13, or well, I would actually add whatever the shipping. Oh, you got free shipping. Okay. So I would, sell this for $20 and up. And we see it right here for $13. You would keep the difference, give the merchant the 13.18, and you keep the difference as your profit. And you never had to actually buy the product. You give them the client's address and they ship the product to them. And this is one of the ways that you can get started selling products for zero cost, right? You literally list a picture of something with a price, they pay you, you pay them, and keep the money. So same thing. We can go over here and look at the men's clothing. And again, you can see items that you could buy, that you could list. Now you do need to see if you could list these, if these items can be bought at one at a time, or if they have to be bought in bulk, because some suppliers are like that, where you have to buy multiples in order to get that deal. So you need to be aware of that. But these are products that you can find for pretty low cost that gives you enough room. And like this coat right here. This is a popular coat. You could throw this behind some SEO, and a couple of fashion blog articles, because I seen about 4 people the other night with this same type of coat on. I think these coats are so ugly too. But hey, ain't got nothing to do with what I like. I mean, it got to do with what's selling, okay? So again, you come over here and find some stuff like this would be a good shirt that you could definitely double your money on and be able to sell this for at least $20, $25, right? $10 profit. Again, just being able to list it in your store or on a sales page, and bada bing, bada boom. So come over here. So e-commerce solution wise, period. I shouldn't have did that. All right. So I said I'm gonna start putting these sheets together where it has like better resources um to the method that I'm talking about. Just the way I'm putting the sheets together. So usually I just put the one video, I'm putting the whole section. This is the whole section that the knowledge base has on the e-commerce topic itself. Now we were just talking about AliExpress. So I'm going to show you guys this neat um integration that Builderall has when it comes to making a drop shipping store. And we're gonna watch this short video. We're not gonna watch the whole thing, but we're gonna watch probably like a good portion.
Hi, this is Jackie from the Builderall team. In this tutorial, I am going to show you how to start with drop shipping through AliExpress. It is important to know that you will need to do proper research on your products and the vendors you are choosing for your store. Also, once a product is bought from your store, you will need to place the order with your vendor manually. It is not an automatic process. However, you will be able to update the system manually to track how far your order has progressed. Now in this tutorial, we will randomly add products so that you can see how it is done. You will have two ways in starting. You can start from scratch by going to apps and then to the Cheetah website builder and just follow the prompts to create your pages, or you can just click on home and your dashboard like this will open up, and then you will see the second option that says start a project. We're going to click on that and then create a physical store. So you're going to click on that and it's going to open up like this. You're going to scroll down and click start here. You will see multiple templates. I believe that over time there will be more added, but for this example, let's choose this cosmetic one. Now you're going to see at the top, it's going to give you a preview of what the site looked like. You can scroll down. If this was not what you were looking for, you can always go and choose another. But in this example, we're just going to click on next step. Now, because this is a smart template where you will be able to add in all your details and it will add it to your website, you can go and fill in all the requirements right here. But it is not a necessity because you can go and edit the site that you've created. But for the button to appear here at the bottom, you need to give your site a name. So I'm just going to call it my store. And when I scroll down at the bottom, you're going to see next step. We're going to click next step. And then it's going to ask you to register a product. Now, you don't need to worry. We can delete this in the process, and we are going to do that. So you can just create a dummy. So I'm just going to write test and 1 and test, and I'm not going to upload an image. I'm going to go next step, and we're going to click create store. Now you can see at the top, it's running, and it's showing us that the store has been created. And now you will have two options. You can either edit the website, or you can go to the website. Now this go to website is basically to see what it looks like. But we're going to edit the website because in this example, I want to show you that you can remove the tags that is inside of the site. Now here we are on the dashboard of your site. We're going to click on edit. And we will be able to change the site according to your store. So I'm just going to close that section right there. Now while it's loading, I'm just going to go back to this site. Now remember, because we are selling a product, you always need to have a thank you page, especially because we are setting it up, and in Super Checkout it is required to have a thank you page. So we're going to click on create a new page, and I'm just going to click thank you, and I'm just going to repeat it for the sake of this tutorial, and we're going to click save, and it says it's successful being added. So let's go take a look at the site. Now you can add your logo, and I'm going to show you, if I click on it, you would be able to go and delete it accordingly. So I'm just going to click there, and you can see you would be able to take out and remove everything, because this is just like a normal Cheetah site that you would have. You can change all of this. You can change the images to fit your store. Right here at the bottom, this is where we are going to add the URL for the Super Checkout e-commerce store. So I'm just going to click on it now, and I'm going to delete this iframe because we need to put in our own iframe inside of this area. So for now, let's just leave it as is, and we're going to go back to the website. And now we are going to go to Super Checkout. On the left-hand side, we're going to scroll down until we see Super Checkout. And you're going to have to fill in your business details because it's very important. We're going to go click next. You're going to choose the country that you're in. So I'm just going to grab US, and I'm going to put in details and click start. So now our business details has been set up. The next thing we need to do now is to create the product in, or bring in the products from AliExpress. So on the left hand side, we're going to scroll down, and you're going to see drop shipping right here at the bottom. We're going to click on that. And then it says importing AliExpress products, and we've got see all purchase orders and organize your vendors. Now we are going to talk about the dashboard once we have imported the AliExpress products. But before we start with that, organize vendors is basically if you have found a certain type of niche that you are looking for, and certain vendors that you prefer, because you're going to have to do some research on AliExpress to get the right vendors, you would be able to add the details there. But for now, let's just go and import some products. Now, because we are decided to do the beauty industry, so we're going to go to beauty and health, and let's go try skincare. And it's going to bring up all the products that is available inside of AliExpress right here. You can go search by the URL as well if you have a URL from AliExpress, and you can add it there to bring it up. Otherwise, you can just go through the products here. So I'm just going to add 3. So when I hover over it, you can see what happens. There is a green button that comes up. You need to click on the green button. So let me see if I can add that one. And you can see as I scroll, there are plenty of products available, and it's just going to keep up coming up, as many as possible. And you're going to click import. So I'm only going to import this 3 for an example purposes. So now you can see it's highlighted, import, import. Right here on the left-hand side, you will see if I hover over it, a line underneath, and that means those are the products that you've chosen. You're going to click on import. And now we get to this screen. Now on this screen, it's important to read the message here, because they talk about the fact that you need to make sure that the information that is being imported from AliExpress is correct, because it can be wrong. There could be certain things that are missing. For an example, there could be images missing, shipping and taxes and all that kind of stuff. Those are the things that you still need to do. Now, if I go to this specific product, let's say we want to make sure that this information is correct. All we need to do is to go and click on See Original Product. And that is going to open up the product inside of the AliExpress checkout. So you can see here is the product. And if I could give you some advice, it's always good to go and download these other images as well. And there is actually a widget or a Chrome extension actually available to download these additional images. So you need to go and download these images and make sure about the amount that you are going, that's been charged, because remember, sometimes you get more discount the more you buy. So make sure that you look at all of these type of things, and if it's correct, then you are going to come back to your Cheetah site, and we're going to look at the information right here. So now let's say that we've checked the price, we know it's $5.40, and now we need to up our margin. So let's say we are going to sell it for $10. Right here, you're going to see the profit that you are going to make on that specific product. And remember, this excludes the shipping. So if they are going to charge additional shipping, you need to keep that in consideration. But you don't need to add the shipping right here. You can go and do that inside of Super Checkout, but we will look at that